What's going on, everybody? Psych Perspective, GeoFox. And I'm talking about black women again, black cisgendered women again. And I will be talking about black cisgendered men as well. Stay tuned. So, it really got me thinking. I was looking at Auntie Afro Fengali's video, and she was discussing how, what's going on with Umar Johnson, and how, in particular, his demographic of people that he preys on, and how his supporters are predominantly black cisgendered women who are also single mothers, who are also working poor, working class. And it got me thinking about a couple of things. This is what I mean by the narcissism, the mental health issues, the lack of financial stability and resources, and the dysfunctional behaviors that plague the black community. And I'm gonna break it up in segments, because black cisgendered men are doing the same thing as black cisgendered women. But I know people be like, but you're always going in on the black cisgendered women. It's not true. I go in on all of you. Because to me, there's so many issues in the black community. And everybody plays a role, including myself. So, let's get into it. So, what I don't understand, and I've been saying this for a while, and yes, I'm looking at this from the lens of my personal experiences with black cisgendered women, with my own mother, my own grandmother, the women in my family, the women in my friend group, the women in my community, and just looking at how it all is played out. Now, this is how you know a lot of black cisgendered women are dysfunctional. Now, you see this man is calling other black cisgendered women who have been sexually assaulted and abused thoughts, that hoe over there, and coining made up mental health disorders, thoughtish personality disorder, TPD, if you will. You see that this man is literally calling for the extermination of 10% of black cisgendered boys. You see this person is literally saying, we might just have to kill him for good. You see this. Yet this is the man that y'all are supporting. These are also the same black cisgendered women who praise R. Kelly. Listen to his music. The main one's going to his concert, giving him money to get out of, bailing him out of jail. I mean, y'all doing all kinds of stuff for a known sexual predator who attacks cisgendered black women and allegedly attacks cisgendered black men. And I'm not even going to say women, because these women are what? Underage. And if you're under the age of 18, you're not a woman, you're a girl. You're not a man, you're a boy. You're not an adult, you're a child. So again, it makes you look at cisgendered black women like, do you really care about your children? Because it seems like there's this pattern of you claiming to care about your kids, yet putting your kids in harm's way every chance you get. And then this further trickles down into the relationship decisions that a lot of black cisgendered women make. Like, y'all will go and get with ain't shit, violent, abusive, sexually abusive, mentally abusive, physically abusive men and women and mates. Bring them around your children. Your children are then exposed to ungodly amounts of neglect and abuse. Oftentimes the so-called boyfriend is sexually abusing the child, physically abusing the child. The so-called girlfriend is sexually abusing. I'm just being honest. Like, y'all pick the most trash and y'all expose them to your children. You put your children in harm's way. But then want to scream and talk about my babies. We doing this for the black boys. We doing this for the black girls. We doing this for the black children. Right, but you're supporting abusers and you're allowing abusers to have access to your children. This is nothing new. This is what y'all do. Okay, this is why I always have to question, what is the purpose of being a mother if you're not going to protect and provide and support your child? What is the purpose of being a father if you're not going to protect, support, and love your child, provide for your child? What's the purpose? But then this goes into a deeper issue in the black community where we lack education and we lack responsibility and accountability. Let's talk about the education piece. We don't talk about sexual education. You know, oftentimes a lot of us are left to find out about sex through our peers, through porn, through what we see on TV and hear in music. You know, we're not getting a sound education on how to prevent sexually transmitted diseases, sexually transmitted infections, how to prevent pregnancy. We're not learning about that. No, because we're too caught up in Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And, you know, this idea that, you know, everyone's going to be abstinence and wait till they're married. Yet overwhelmingly, black people ain't really marrying that much. I mean, if you look around, how do you end up with 70% of the household being raised by single parent women, single parent mothers? Clearly there's no marriage going on. Now don't get me wrong. Let me put a disclaimer. Just because you're married doesn't mean you're going to have a stable, loving, supporting, functional household. Okay? that doesn't necessarily mean that's how it's going to go. However, the likelihood of having stability is slightly higher. Let's just be real. But yeah, when you sit down and look at how things be going in the black household, it's rather dysfunctional, and it's always dysfunctional. It's like, what is going on? Again, and that's why I always say, you know, it begs in the question of, do y'all really care about y'all kids, or is this just another talking point? Because actions speak louder than words. I don't see how you can care about your kid and then support somebody that's calling sexual abuse survivors thoughts and advocating for 10% of black boys to be exterminated, and then supporting people like R. Kelly, who's pissing on little girls in videos. Okay, again, and then y'all go, and these are also the same types of people that y'all get in relationships with, have children with, or expose your children to. So yeah, y'all don't really care about y'all kids, and it shows. You care about your kids, but your kids are living in poverty. You care about your kids, but they're being abused by your partner choices. And then I look at my own lived experiences of how my molester was my babysitter, and his girlfriend partner at the time was doing my hair. So again, and this happened for over a year. So this is why I have to look at black women like, y'all are black cisgendered women, y'all are dysfunctional as hell. But again, y'all so worried about us transformers and alphabet gang warriors and LGBTQ plus folks and how we're pushing an agenda to destroy the black community. Well, no, it's cisgendered black women and men. It's cisgendered heterosexual black women and men who are destroying their own community. Because last time I checked, we're not the ones popping out kids left and right that we can't take care of and don't want to take care of. So, newsflash, that's you. But because y'all don't want to practice sexual education so y'all can actually learn how to prevent unwanted situations such as these damn kids, because let's be honest, many of us are mistakes. Nobody planned to have us, and it shows. Okay? Then to add further insult to injury, we have a lot of just the lack of responsibility. The child is here And now it's well, it's not, especially when it, and I'm gonna say it, especially when it comes to black cisgendered men. The child is here and, oh, that's not my baby, or the child support is out to get me, the black woman is out to get me, the white man is out to get me, the courts are against me. So now I'm just completely forfeiting my responsibility to take care of my child. Because so many of us can relate to the absentee father who is nowhere to be around. Why is that a common norm in our community? Again, going back to Umar Johnson. He's supposed to be saving the black boys, yet he is an absentee father. He doesn't pay child support. He's not physically in his child's life. Okay, and he's been dealing with the court for going on 18 years, since 2002. And he has what? 2 kids? With at least 2 different baby mothers? So again, lack of responsibility. And this isn't just Umar Johnson. This is a lot of black cisgendered men who go out here and procreate and don't want to take accountability for the child once it's here, and don't want to take responsibility. Like, why is it so hard for you to use protection? What's so hard about using a condom? Spermicide. Hell, making sure she has the, if it's a cisgendered woman, making sure that she has Plan B in the morning. Making sure she's on birth control. For the black cisgendered women, what is so hard about you getting on birth control? Making sure that your ass has a Plan B in the morning. Making sure that God, y'all, no responsibility, no accountability, lack of education. So many things is going wrong in our community. But y'all sitting up here, again, it's me, the trans man, the transgendered, intersex, LGBTQ+, alphabet warrior. It's all of our fault. We're pushing the agenda. Again, I'm not the one out here trying to kill 10% of the black boys. I'm not the one out here shooting and killing each other every day, cisgender black men. Okay, I'm not the one out here popping out kids like there's no tomorrow, cisgender black women. I'm not the one doing all of this. And again, y'all put y'all kids in harm's way every damn day. Every day. But then swear up and down that you are the number one mother out there. Or the number one father. Actions speak louder than words. This video is getting long, but I just wanted to bring that up. Like, there's a lot of cognitive dissonance here. You're trying to save the black children while at the same time putting the black children in harm's way every chance you get. More videos to come. Let me know what you think.